I'm wasted. My heart grows heavy. Don't taste me rushing. Keep your words naked. You got me blushing. And if forever I'll follow, you'll be my holy ground. You forever I'll follow.
This goes, your armlets, chests, kind of build, and he'll be alpha side. That might work, but I'm still worried.
Honestly, it wouldn't even. Obviously, one of the star players for this team. It might be worth it for him to think about even pulling an early Ags to Tidehunter as a way to help clear those creep waves after going for like an armlet or something. But you kind of need the Radiant still. To some extent, do you try and go battle Naga Siren then? I mean, clearly if they go to the late game, I think that Warriors Gaming Unity will be able to take this. Well, that's still a lot of damage.
Are they going to lose in 25 minutes? I think that they go for the Radiant here. I mean, they could have some up leaving. And Naga Siren is still a good illusion hero. You can still build just in right-click based items. You know, I've even seen people a little bit recently when they run the Naga Siren on mid, they just pick up your image early on and just use the the 3 illusions and your hero to just amplify your last hit damage and get every single CS. So people are, still making use of the fact that Naga is a illusion hero, not just having her as a Radiant scenario. But I feel like the Naga Siren has to play a traditional style here to the Alchemist who has to adjust a little bit. Alch is a very awesome hero when it really down. Three ingredients as very popular as of late, but also will be super successful with solar crest and blink and there's tons of different ways that you can go.
Yeah, one of my favorites is actually it's the solar crest into blink Sanjin Yasha and like maxing stunner. and then you just find a ton of kills. It's so cool. Warriors Gaming Unity get a little bit of a D ward there. Nana not only getting the natural gold, but also a little bit of Greevil's greed off the back of it. So cool stuff, and they are going to be fighting for this level 1 bounty rune. Vici Gaming Reborn moving in, and they might be able to set up a pretty nice stun here. Maybe going to be able to take this one. Is Mikasa quick enough? It doesn't look like it as of yet. They are going to be able to take the bounty rune and dealing a little bit of damage onto this Dragonite as well. Zaki is going to be the first blood. FY also is going to be able to body block a little bit. Mikasa's surviving through all of this, and Nana is actually in a lot of trouble, possibly? No, he's going to be good. Alright, they're fine.
Alright, so in the end, bounty runes going for the S and the S, but the flood gets picked up by vg.rs. I think pretty good. And this DK did a ton of harassment. I'm gonna have to take a little while to finish the dragon's blood. He's faring in a Alvarez, and then he just needs to regen.
Yeah, and didn't have the mana either, so it's going to be a hard thing for him anyways. I do like this Earth Spirit who's actually going to be able to soak up a good amount of experience here in the off lane while they stick Wen, the Tidehunter, in the jungle with Iron Talon right from the start.
Lordy.
So
Don't do it, FY. Leave that curry.
he wants it. Hungry. Ezekiel, get it. It looks like that. Yeah, there's a very unfortunate situation as that was 2 Spurs of agility and a healing self. That's actually pretty significant. Man shield is going to make this a little bit more difficult for him to deal with.
Yeah. The Spirit is taking levels in the clip now because the Tidehunter, seeing the lane that it was up against, is completely abandoned straight into the hole. So they don't have any Earth Spirit pressure on the lane, but even if they did, I don't think they'd have any kill chance really on the Dragon Knight, especially if the Alk is just going full greed. And that's kind of what he's signaling right now. He's 2 points of greed. We go back for a point and stun at some point, but it looks like we're just kind of turtle up and hope Earth Spirit and the Tidehunter can and then fight and look at Yang. He's just, whatever. There's nobody here. I'm just gonna hit you.
This is Yang Faceless Void is pretty good, almost as good as his Bat Rider, I would say, and he's really solid consistently on it. I've also seen him play the puck before, and when he is on form, he's one of the best players on this team trying to get it. And Zaki in a lot of trouble, throws out the Earth Spike. That might be able to keep him safe. If Yang gets a bash, he can still find it. Oh, looking for another one. He might die anyways. Oh god, no. Not be able to get it.
10%. No such luck.
FY is still floating around here and gonna try and mess with the jungling Tidehunter, but he's gonna just pop him in the face a few times, and FY is gonna need to tangle up and head out of here.
That Anchor Smash hurts when you have 0 base armor. I think he actually has negative base armor, yeah. Negative 0.3.
It's a rough one.
Yeah, to steal some experience. No, the Tidehunter's in here, nobody's top. Or Vici Gaming Reborn should be able to get a pretty quick tier 1 tower up here if they so desire, so that's going to be some extra gold in the pockets for the Faceless Void and the Dragon Knight, and then the Dragon Knight can take that gold and he can look towards another tier 1 tower with his ultimate. So you can definitely see how things are going to snowball here for Vici Gaming Reborn, and I'm so worried because I feel like if Warriors Gaming Unity ever waste a Ravage, if that ever happens, then they almost immediately game. Almost.
It's a lot of pressure on this Tidehunter, but yeah, it's a rough one indeed. I really want to see how this Nana Alka itemizing. Whenever they have games that I feel like they win, it tends to be off the back of his plays. He's actually taking a good chunk of damage here. Mikasa having his way with them in the mid stage and able to get a nice little chunk of these denies. 20-6 versus the 15-0 on the Alk. It's not terrible, but it's certainly not the way that you want it to be going.
And Dragon Knight just has really solid base damage. And the thing to remember about the spray, of course, is it doesn't just help you get the last hits, it also helps you, the opposing mid laner, get the denies. So if they're used to playing against Alk, playing Alk themselves, it's not really much of an advantage in terms of finding CS. Dragon Knight just does not care about the acid spray early on. Dragon's Blood is just way too much regen.
Well, FY doing a nice bit of damage there to Zaki with the Sunray, and Wen, he's just being harried all around the jungle by this FY Phoenix. It's funny, FY has literally not even been to a lane yet. All he's been doing is sitting over here and trying to mess with the Tidehunter jungling.
Yeah, he's managed to steal quite a bit of experience, and Tide is a fairly level defendant jungler. I mean, once you get up 3-4 points in the yeah, and they need some vision as well. They need room for the Naga Siren to work with. Steal arm from the opposing